Well, that was fucking tough, wasn't it? Southampton 1, Liverpool 3 as the scorer to finish in the Premier League at St Mary's. Liverpool have beaten Southampton in another tough game for the Reds in this title race. It's not going to get any easier. It's just going to get tougher and tougher. But more importantly, the second half performance was quite a good performance. We'll go through it now. I'm on the fence high. All Everton's backwards. So, Liverpool were under the cosh in the first 20-30 minutes of the game, really. I think Southampton started really well, to be fair. Liverpool didn't start well at all. They rattled us. Which they've got the capability of doing because they're a good side, Southampton, and people forget that because they're down where they are, but they've got good players, and Ralph Hasenhüttl, whatever his name is, he's a good manager. He seems to have done a good job with them, turned it around. Similar to Klopp in his first. Not his full season in the season when he took the job. He took the job in October, and he just got us playing good football and pressing teams, and sometimes we get results just based off our pressing, and that's what Southampton have done this season. They beat Tottenham not long ago, so this was going to be a tough game, make no mistake about it, and made even tougher by the fact that they took the lead, Southampton. About 10-15 minutes in, a ball on the left-hand side, they chipped it in between Matip and Van Dijk, a really big hole between them. I don't know why it was that big. Matip's drawn out, which he kind of has to be. Van Dijk's just too far back, and Robertson as well. But then there's 3 men over, so, I don't really know who you can blame, but Van Dijk doesn't get there quick enough because he makes the decision to either, you've either got to stay or you've got to go and try and make the header. And if you make that decision to get the header, you've got to win the header, and he doesn't win it. The ball drops, Robbo misses it as well, and then Shane Long's got a tap in for 1-0. Fair play, it's 1-0 Southampton, and their good work is they've got the reward really for good work, and you can't complain. Liverpool weren't very good. Sorry. So. I think a symptom of that was, the midfield that started. I'm not going to say too much wrong because we've won the game, but, everyone's been clamouring for Keita and Fabinho to be starting with Wijnaldum in the middle. And I think that midfield was probably the wrong choice by Klopp, because, and it kind of showed later on in the game when the subs were made, but we'll get to that. I think in the first half we were overran way too much. Fabinho was okay, but he takes 20-25 minutes to get into a game to warm up, and you can't have that, especially in a game like of this magnitude, with the intensity. Southampton just got in and around him, and he didn't, he couldn't do a lot. And again, we just weren't setting the tempo, setting the pace of the game. The pace was all over the place, and Southampton were the ones controlling it, to be fair. And then late in the first half, we do manage to get a goal back, which is great, and it's a great moment for Naby Keita because he hasn't had many starts this season, and when he has, he's kind of disappointed. He's had a couple of good performances. I can think off the top of my head, Burnley away, started the season against West Ham and stuff like that. They're the ones that come to mind. But in this game, he gets his goal. He kind of went a bit unnoticed. He didn't do too much great, but he gets the header in to make it 1-1. Trent's cross from the right hand side. From the first initial ball, Mo Salah's offside. But do I give a shit? Do I fuck? Man City fans can give as much shit as they want. Southampton fans, all the opposition fans, the people who don't want us to win the league can care and can debate it on Twitter, but I really do not give a shit. VAR will come in next season and we wouldn't get that goal, but that's next season. This season is this season, and we've got 3 points, and I couldn't give a fuck how it happens because I'm sick of decisions going against us all the time. And now, the narrative is that Liverpool get all the lucky decisions. I don't care. I do not give a shit. I'm not bothered. Try and tell me that I should be bothered, but I'm not. Sorry. And the ball comes back out to the right-hand side. Trent whips a great ball in, and Keita, of all people, gets the head on it. We go into the break 1-1, and then at that point is when we kick on. And going back to the midfield, it was a fantastic, little. Hang on, is it before? Yeah. So James Milner and Henderson come on. I think they come on before the second goal. I'm not too sure, but that decision by Klopp to take Trent off and put Milner right back, and to bring Gini off, who didn't have a good game, and put Henderson on as one of the 2 advanced centre mids in the 4-3-3 was a fantastic choice. A lot of fans have been basically saying Jordan Henderson, when he's at his best, was probably 13-14 when we went close to the league. and 14-15 in that season after when he took the captaincy, that they were probably his best seasons for Liverpool, and he was in an advanced midfield role. And, we've seen a bit of that today from Jordan Henderson, and he gets a goal for his reward. But before that, Southampton corner, and a little bit of what we used to see last season from Liverpool, a counter-attack from the opposition's corner. Southampton whipped the corner in, we cleared it away as far as the edge of the box, and Sadio Mane in this build-up, no one's really mentioned it, but it was crucial, the tackle he made. He intercepts the 50-50 with Ward-Prowse. He dives right into it, and he like I said, the 50-50, and the ball ends up to the head of Henderson, who heads it forward to Mo Salah, and we're on a break. Salah's one-on-one, but he's got a couple of players, Southampton players, coming up beside him. And the funny thing about this was that as Salah's running with the ball, I can see Firmino running up, and knowing how I'm going to say bad, knowing how bad Salah's been in front of goal lately, I was saying, my narrative of it was, wait for Firmino, and he gets to the edge of the box, and he shoots, and then it's seeing the goal go in, and I was like, fuck it, don't wait for Firmino, it's brilliant. And, he takes his top off, he does a Ronaldo celebration, gets his pecs out, gets his six-pack out. I'm so jealous, because I've got a belly that's bigger than his fucking head. And yeah, it's absolute delirium, because Liverpool have just made it 2-1, and we're probably going to go and win the game at the end. And, compounded by the third goal to make it 3-1. Which was everything that Jordan Henderson deserved for a fantastic little cameo. He comes on, and again, like I said, 13-14 or 14-15 Henderson, the aggression, I mean, I know it's not a great thing, but diving into tackles, he's committed, and, he gets forward in the box after a long ball from Matip, a straight ball. The defender doesn't really do well to clear it, and Firmino's on the edge of the box. Twists back inside on his left foot and pops a ball into the 6-yard box, and Henderson taps it in. It's not a great goal, it's not, but for Henderson to get a goal. And I think it was interesting after the game that he was talking to Sky Sports and saying that he's been talking to the manager lately, that he wants to play further forward a little bit and try and help affect the team. Fine, do that all game. I'd love Henderson to be the person who gets that decisive goal to win us the league. That would be absolutely immense, because he deserves it. He's the only one left at Liverpool now, if I remember correctly. Him and Mignolet are the only two players left from 13-14 when we last went close. And it was Henderson's suspension that kind of cost us the league. One of the many factors that did. And I'd love it if Henderson, well, first of all, he'll be able to be the one who lifts the trophy because he's the captain, but I'd love it if he's the one to score the winning goal. That'd be even better. But yeah, he gets a goal for his he gets a reward for his good play in this game, and Liverpool get the rewards for fighting back into the game. Similar to the way we did against Tottenham. Again, this is another game now where Liverpool haven't been at the best, and arguably all season Liverpool have not played 100% the way we can. Maybe that's a tactical thing. Because we've got Van Dijk now and we've got Alisson, and we can afford to maybe take our foot off the gas and just slowly ease our way into games. Maybe that's us playing better. I'm not too sure, but as far as I'm concerned, and as far as a lot of fans are concerned, Liverpool last season was probably the best we've played. The counter attack in an attacking sense, in a defensive sense, we were fucking shambolic. So in an attacking sense, Liverpool can play a lot better than we have this season. But we still got a plus 55 goal difference, and we're still top of the fucking league, 2 points clear at the minute. City have got a game in hand, but their game in hand, I think, their next game is Palace away. Palace are one of the teams who've beat City this season. One of the 4 defeats City have had. So let's see what happens. It's going to be interesting, that's all I can say. This title race is going to go right down to the wire. It really is. I'm fully expecting it to be last game of the season, a very similar to City and United in 2012 when Aguero wins it for City. Hopefully it's our turn to have that moment, but I think I'd rather, for me heart and for a lot of fans, I think we'd rather have it a bit sooner before that game comes around, because imagine the intenseness of that situation. It'd be crazy, but however we want to win it, I don't mind, as long as we just go and win it. And I think we will. I think we can. And if you don't believe that your team's going to win the league, then what the fuck are you supporting your team for? So it is what it is. Absolutely fantastic performance. I am actually really happy. I'm just not, because the reason why I'm a bit down is because I found out that I can't actually live stream on my phone anymore. I can only do like a recorded video and then upload it after. So I'm gonna miss out on a lot of comments that people give, which is a shame because I haven't got 1,000 subscribers yet. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. It'll take a fucking while, so I can start live streaming on my phone because I love that interaction with the fans, with anybody commenting on YouTube. I love that little, to talk about games like we had last game and stuff like that. So if you're not subscribed to the channel and you want to, just click the subscribe button, like the video if you want. Comment down below, let me know who your man of the match was. I'm gonna give it to Salah because everyone else is. But there was a few players who played really well. I think Firmino did an excellent job, but Salah gets that all important goal that gives us that platform to push on again. So it is what it is. Next game, Chelsea at home. Fucking hell. Chelsea at home next Sunday, so we get to sit and watch the weekend's football and not have to worry about our result now because we've done it. We've got our result. We've ticked the box. We're done. So yeah, we get to just watch the rest of the footy and hopefully City get knocked out the FA Cup by Brighton. That'd be amazing. And then they go on to lose to Crystal Palace and just lose every game. Do what you want. It is what it is. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Like I said, I've been on the fence. Take care of yourselves and up the fucking Reds.